Okay, and finally, we need to be able to identify from a vector if they are parallel. Okay, so here 3, 3 and 4, 4, are they parallel? Yes. And how am I going to prove that? Well, they're both multiples of 1, 1. So 3, 3 is 3 lots of 1, 1, and 4, 4 is 4 lots of 1, 1. Okay, so they are multiples of this same vector here. Okay, if I were to draw it, 3, 3 would go along 3 up 3, and 4, 4 would go along 4 up 4. But they are still pointing in the same direction. They have the same gradient there. Okay, and this is your reasoning. This one, 1, 1, 5, negative 5. Well, 5, negative 5 is 5 lots of 1, negative 1. We don't have a negative here. This is positive and positive, so no, not parallel. Okay, if this was a positive 5, then it would be, but this negative means it's not parallel. So 1, 1 and 5, 5. Well, 5, 5 is 5 lots of 1, 1. And that's the vector we have here. So that one would point 1 across 1 up, and that one would point 5 across 5 up. They are parallel. Okay, so all you're doing is you're almost factorizing out a common factor to show that the vector that is left is the same thing. If you can do that, then you've justified that those two vectors are parallel. Okay, see if you can use that logic to answer these ones. Are they parallel? Okay, first one then, 2, 1, 6, 3. Well, 6, 3 is 3 lots of 2, 1. 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 1 is 3. And that vector 2, 1 is here. So yes, they are parallel. 1, 1 and negative 7, negative 7. Well, I could rewrite that as negative 7 lots of 1, 1. They're both negative, yes, but I can do that by multiplying by negative 7 both times. Yes, they are parallel. And lastly, 5 to 15 is times by 3, 3 to 9 is times by 3, but this is a negative 15, so I would have to multiply it by a negative 3 both times or a positive 3 both times. So for example, I could rewrite this as 3 lots of negative 5 and positive 3, but this vector is not the same as this. So no, not parallel. Okay. Use that to see if the corresponding vectors on the next page are parallel or not parallel. Make sure you prove it mathematically by factorizing out that scale factor.